just kept your best cadet waiting. I just think you'll have a glimpse of that.
God! Oh, God! Benjamin!
Baltic City is
God! Salami dega! Salami! Hut! God! Roger! Hut! बेंजामिन गार्ड को विसर्जन कराने की अनुमति चाहता हूं। बेंजामिन गार्ड बगाल छत गार्ड नंबर 1 संतरी खड़ा रहे। गार्ड विसर्जन। God, Aju, just.
Good day. We are speaking to commanding officer, so Jesus B. Furtado. Good morning. So, what do you have to say, sir, about this today's event?
Firstly, this is the combined annual training camp for the cadets of Goa. We have got children from class 8th right up to the final year in college. The main aim of this camp is to give an introduction to a child on the basic routine or the life of a soldier. I know 10 days is too short a period, but the basic thrust is the routine, that a daily routine that a soldier goes through. A child who comes, a cadet who comes to the camp gets an experience of that. So basically there's a basic emphasis on three things. One is the physical training. So we have PT early in the morning, that is followed by drill to instill a sense of discipline, and some amount of weapon training on the handling of weapons. Apart from that, we have a series of other motivational classes and introductory lectures of joining the armed forces, etc. On the social side, I would say this kind of a camp, it helps the child in community development, building up his social traits, of learning how to live away from parental control. Because generally what happens is children, otherwise also every day, their parents who take care of them. But here we have a case where the parents are not there. So the child learns how to take care of himself in the absence of his parents. And of course, even though the parents are not there, we are always there to look after them. So instilling a sense of discipline and living away from parental control is also a very important basic trait that we instill in the childhood.
What are the carriers in this, like say, the different department, as I say, the better word, so in India and Goa.
What we look forward to is, as an NCC cadet, we call them the future officers of the Indian Armed Forces. So we look forward to our cadets joining the various wings of the armed forces, that is the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and there's a Coast Guard. Apart from that, NCC cadets have avenues open in various paramilitary forces also all over the country. And then there are certain, I think, reservation and bonus marks given for NCC cadets to qualify in the C certificate in certain state government services and educational institutions also. So our aim would be, as I said, these are the future officers of the Indian Armed Forces, to give them an introduction on how to join the Indian Armed Forces.
And what is your message to the youth, the whole of India and other places like that?
Well, I think I would have a message for the people of Goa. I have myself served in the Indian Armed Forces. It's 28 years plus now. I think we should look forward for a career of honor and a career of dignity within our own country first. Let me tell you, I have joined through the Union Public Service Commission. In India, the Union Public Service Commission particularly, we have a very fair selection process which is based on merit. What I would like to see is more of our Goan youth, the children, girls and boys, coming forward and making an attempt to compete in these exams. Somehow, I don't know whether it is lack of information or whether there's some kind of a social reluctancy. Not many Goan young blood actually comes forward to appear for these exams. So therefore, I would also like to spread this as some kind of a social awareness campaign of not only careers in the Indian Armed Forces, but careers in the country as a whole.
Yeah, what I'm saying now, as you say, there is caution everywhere while working. But do you think there is more risk in this, or some sort of, these things are given, relaxation, certainly, you are teaching them how to take a risk and all. What do you have to say on this?
See, the camp entails a lot of things. When you look at a routine that a cadet follows, similar to that of a soldier, one of the basic things that you learn is time management. Time management which you can actually implement in your career, whether it is studies or your professional career. Then there's a little bit of a stress management training also that happens in this camp. And when it comes to risk management, I would say actually, life is an adventure by itself. So there's going to be a limited amount of risk. Otherwise also, if you're on the road, your driving skills alone will not help you. You got to have some caution. Otherwise, we see there's so many accidents happening in Goa. To that extent, in my 28 years, I felt the Indian Armed Forces was a much better place than to be on the roads of Goa.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Jesus Furtado. Sir, can you just speak about your lineage, about your family and your joining towards the armed forces?
Well, I passed out from Loyola High School in Margao, and thereafter I graduated from SP Chogle College in Margao with a BA Honours degree in economics, and it was in 1985 that I joined the Indian Armed Forces as an officer through the Officers Training Academy. In a career of about 28 years, I would say, I have served practically in almost every state of this country. And let me tell you, wherever I have been, I have found one of the most hospitable people all over our country. I would say this entire country is full of people who are hospitable and who are eagerly waiting to receive you. As far as the operational part of the armed forces is concerned, I was very lucky that I served in quite a number of stress-prone areas of this country. That involves counter-insurgency operations in the state of Jammu and Kashmir and also in Northeast India. So both, I would say, I was privileged to see live action in both these places, involved in a lot of operations on the line of control as well. So that way, I would say I'm very proud to have become a soldier.
So, can you please tell us about your parents? What?
Well, my father served in the erstwhile Portuguese army, but in 1961 he took a wise decision. He was a pure nationalist for this country, so he stayed back in this country. I had a grandfather's brother who was a veteran of the First World War, and so also my maternal grandfather also served in the armed forces. Apart from that, in my generation, my brother joined the Indian Air Force much before I joined the Indian Army. So I would say I came from a family, where people always motivated us to, aspire for a job of dignity and a lifestyle of ambition. Then I am proud I was able to achieve that, and I don't want to take personal credit, but it is something that I want to instill these kind of values in the young generations of our Goa today.
So, it is proud of having you a true soldier for our country and a proud moment for our state. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.